Peace, love, and power. What's going on? It's your one and only Kansu Sheshmamoon with Team Osiris, and we are back. We haven't been on the air for a while, but a lot of us have been busy. We've been attending to some things, but this is an important subject matter. We had once again more foolishness from the conscious community, a community full of hopefuls, misfits, failures, trolls, people that just don't get life quite together. And they take the opportunity to pick and attack and bully people when they feel necessary until, the bully gets knocked on their proverbial ass. And today we're going to answer some slanderous questions. And it's due to a show that was aired on Slander in regards to Ishmael Bay, someone who I consider a good friend. And I spoke with Ishmael, and we have him here tonight. And we're going to discuss and actually put on trial the situation and break down the actual dynamics of it, as opposed to the rhetoric and propaganda that permeated this broadcast, and the ambush scholarship and attack on a person without their ability to properly defend themselves in a proper environment. And that's really what happened. And it's funny to me how quick, once again, we are to attack each other. But we won't deal with that European. We won't deal with that beast. But anything within range of us, we attack, which is typical post-traumatic slave syndrome actions. Typical. That you want to attack your own and not deal with the present danger. So I pose these questions because these individuals would never, they don't have the courage to come on the platform and talk to any of us face to face. They never will. Was it, I heard the term sellout, coon. Is it a coon when you employ Rosenbergs to come to your debates? And, they get a check for black people bringing their revenue in to watch your form of entertainment, because there's no education in it. It's entertainment. And you got white people bowing down on their knees and coming up with crazy debates that have absolutely no purpose in society. Are you a sellout when you are a Black Panther, a Nawabian RBG, but then you have dinner with at a table full of Europeans to help you direct a movie or a song or whatever the hell you do out there in Beverly Hills? You people know who I'm talking about. The Sonettas, the Polites, the Ankakeks, the people the Setties, the Pharaohs, the people that benefit on this spurious shit, the Reggies, all of these guys who, for some reason, flourish on controversy. Now, probably because we flourish on controversy. Let's be honest. We enjoy controversy. We want to see the man hung at this village square. We're looking for the violence. We want the separation because it's exciting and it's entertainment. And I've grown in the last few months to accept this as a form of entertainment. Nothing really valid, nothing that I could say on a scholarly level that I would even put in that place of value when it comes to scholarship. So before we get into the meat of it, after my commentary, in customary fashion, by means of African spirituality, I'll open with this. Good cigar and a toast to Papa Legua. May he open the doorways to truth, freedom, and justice, and give those what they deserve. So, opening in true African fashion. We have this distinguished guest here, and that's Brother Ishmael Alabe from the Yamara Squad. Brother Bay, how you there?
Peace and blessings, brother. How we doing, brother? Consul?
Yes, sir. I'm good, man.
Excellent, excellent. Team Osiris on the horizon. Always good to see the family. You know what I'm saying? So good to see all of the family out there. You know, and I'm here, brother. I'm here. Strong. You know what I'm saying? On point. Let's get it popping.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we good. We good.
That's come good. You know, I'm glad, you know, that we're going to tackle this.
Right, no doubt, no doubt. Sorry, it's a little dark right there. No doubt.
Minimal form of hatership.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
One thing I want to touch on, Ishmael, is, and say to you live, you keep doing you. Because it's not what you're doing, it's what's in you that got these haters out here that can't stand what you're made of and how you're constantly able to deliver. That's what a real hater is. It eats them up inside, and that makes you want to go even harder.
No doubt, no doubt. Picture me rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I had good teachers, man. I had good examples. I had good, strong examples of just being able to keep pushing forward and realizing what you're here to do. You know, if you're here to help the people, if you're here to serve the people, if you're here to try to make sure that you can just leave a family better, and that's what motivates you. That's what wakes you up in the morning. That's what keeps you going, and that's what your ultimate goal should be. You understand? So I realized that a very important part of the body of information and knowledge that I have, brother, was to make sure that I stay as one of the protectors of what's going to be in the best interest of our people. You know, because there's a lot of abuse that takes place in our community, and if I could just play one small part and making sure that families, you know, are saved in that, you'll be amazed at the private emails. And I mean, you come to me, you know, just for advice, and just how many people come just to say, you know, brother, what about this? What about that? You know, just try to be, as you ease into eldership. I embrace that. I mean, I'm 50. I embrace that. Like, I feel real good to know that, you know, I've made it this far. When I look at some of my contemporaries, they've fallen off. They've gone astray, or they're still in juvenile mindsets. But as you keep on pushing forward and you're able to be an example, that's the part of the legacy that I want to be, you know, a part of. I had good teachers, and if they've passed away, I want to be able to make sure that that next generation after me, that they stay well connected to the ancestors properly, brother.
Ashe. Well, we're gonna get right down to the meat of it, and we'll come back with conjecture. My panel from my right, your left, is Brother Melvin, the Grand Archivist. What's going on, Brother Mel? Team Osiris is on the horizon.
What's going on? What's going on? Peace to the panel. Peace, Brother Ish, and your other teammates, man. Team Osiris is definitely on the horizon. Get it.
Peace to you, great king.
Yes, yes. Peace, Brother Chris. What's going on with your king? Team Osiris is on the horizon.
Peace. I want to say peace to Team Osiris on the horizon. Give a shout out to Team Alset, Sister Nefraka. Also want to give a shout out to our brother Ishmael. And I mean, I'm just glad to be here, and I'm glad to be able to correct some stuff, because I seen a video yesterday that rubbed me the wrong way, because there's different ways to handle certain situations. And it's kind of funny when people play video clips, but out of context. You know, you don't know what date this was. You don't know why this individual was there. You don't even see the whole video. So, I mean, peace though, you know what I mean?
And peace, Brother Joseph.
Peace to you, Lord. Peace to you, Chris. Peace to you, Joseph.
Yeah, Brother Joseph, if you're able to answer. Peace and love to you, bro. And last but not least, peace, brother. Hey, Rue. What's going on, King?
Hey, peace, family, peace. What's going on? Peace to the viewership. What's going on to the panel? How everybody doing today?
Great God. Hey, real peace to you, King.
What's going on, brother?
Man, Black West African power, baby.
You already know.
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
Yeah. Peace. Team Osiris on the horizon. His brother Joseph.
Peace, King.
Peace, great King.
Well, we're going to get right into we want to get right into the content. You know, I'm chomping at the bit to give my opinion. We're going to get right into the content. Brother Ish, I'm going to yield the floor to you, brother. And you take it away. Yep, Brother Ish, we can't hear you. But if I'm yielding the floor to you, brother, you go ahead and move forward.
Yes, sir.
Of course, man. Let's get into the meat and bones of it, man. I yield the floor to you.
For sure. Thank you, great King. Yeah, I think what's really important is to understand that what was played yesterday was a response. It was an invitation to the Flag Down Conference. The Flag Down Conference was in Clearwater, Florida. And there was a bunch of Scientology protesters from all over the world. They had people that came over from Germany, from England, from Ireland, just from all over America. And they all came to the headquarters of Scientology as a massive protest in order to bring awareness to a cult that was damaging families. So if you notice, that was something that was consistent. If you look at the main video, each one of the speakers were dealing with that. Some people were explaining how their parents were killed because of Scientology, how they were abused and how they were robbed and things like that. If anybody's able to post up a link of an article, this is one of the articles that was the impetus of me responding back to that. What you'll find is what I'm posting is it's a Village Voice article by Sister. It was about Sister Mimi Faust. She's from Love and Hip Hop with Stevie J. Her mother was in the Flag. So this conference was flagged down, but she was a member of Flag, her mother was. And at the age of 13, this sister was kicked out of her house. You know, so she was forced to live on her own because her mother was a full-time Scientologist. So if you join the Flag organization, they pay you $50 a week. And then you work approximately like about 12 to 14 hours a day. But everything that you do revolves around the church. She was so involved in the church that they were forcing Mimi at the age of 13 to sign a billion-year contract. And at the age of 13, she refused to do that. So since she refused to sign the billion-year contract, that means that incarnations, they're enslaving you in Scientology in lifetimes. So unless you sign that billion-year contract, they kick you out. They kicked her out at the age of 13. So she had to, imagine that. And this is a black mother and a black daughter, and the sister had nowhere else to go. So if she was in this situation, that means that there are other families that are in this cult in this situation also. So anyways, they had viewed, they knew of my work since I was dealing with the Scientology topic since about 2008, 2009. And they invited me to come and speak. I was about a little over an hour away. So I drove up to the conference and got a chance to really meet some really outstanding people that were trying to defend the cult. I got a chance to talk with the great grandson of L. Ron Hubbard. We spoke for about 3 hours. He's going to assist me with a book that I've been working on, just so that he can, as he says, right the wrong. You know, he realizes what his great grandfather was doing and what his grandfather was fighting against, and he's realizing that he, owes a debt to us as Black people also. And there's going to be many different people that I've been interviewing for the book that's coming out, Scientology: Invasion of the Black Community. So I drove up and dealt with it. Again, it's in the Village Voice. It's the article on Mimi Faust and her mother being abused by Scientology. So that just adds a bit of the backdrop to it. What I would like for you to do, brother, is if you can post up that first video Brother Chris, for the public, we can put a context to why I was responding to the conference in the first place. What you'll find is that as Brother Chris is pulling up this video, it's going to be Minister Tony Muhammad of the Nation of Islam, the West Coast representative. He's speaking to the Church of Scientology. So again, I was being accused of talking to white people at a conference that was being broadcasted all over the world. All of these different countries, including in America, including my Black forum, Scientology Invasion of the Black Community, was showing the live feed. But yet, this individual here in the Nation of Islam is having a secret meeting with the Church of Scientology, and somebody just happened to sneak in a recording device. And it was one of these people at the Flag Down conference that got the access to me to say, Ishmael, I think you might want to take this information and really study it because it may be something helpful for your community. So I took the audio and we put it up into a video form, and we continued our mission of waking up our community. And what we'll do is we'll listen to the audio, and then we can kind of break it down by the minutes. And then if you have any questions during the time, feel free to let me know. And then we'll just, continue with the build. Is that okay? So if you can cue it up to the beginning, we'll just go with the entrance way of the video, of the confidential video, and then we'll see where it goes from there. All right, you want to play that, brother?
Yeah, Chris, you might want to unmute your mic. Nobody can hear it.
Yeah, you're on mute, brother Chris.
Yep.
No, your Hangouts mic.
What's the timestamp? Ish.
It's 10 seconds to 5 minutes in 10 seconds. It's the first 5 minutes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I can. I'll start the queue up. Let's see here.
Yes, sir. That'd be fine.
Hey, Chris, go back to Hangouts and unmute yourself. All right, Kelsey got it.
In the name of Almighty God, the beneficent, the merciful, the one God to whom praise is certainly forever due. You and I, no matter how old we get to be in this world's life and in these bodies, we couldn't thank Almighty God enough for none of the servants who come in a mighty line of divine. We thank him for all of the wonderful prophets and sages and teachers who have come to guide man and mankind back to the wonderful path of the creator of all things. I thank him for Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad. If these great worthy servants of Almighty God, if they was here, they would not be third party, they would not be fighting. I don't know how we got into this condition with these wonderful prophets of God. I guess the SPs stay busy. Yeah. But I think,
can you pause that right quick, brother?
For intervening and
Yes, sir.
He used the term SP. SP means suppressive person. So he's using the internal jargon of Scientology. And again, I just want to, as we continue to flow this, but to the 5 minutes and 10 seconds, keep in mind that he's at the Church of Scientology, and if we didn't have this audio being slipped to us, we wouldn't have even known that this meeting was even taking place. Please continue, brother.
That's vital.
Affairs in Black America, where a scientist, a man who in the Bible was prophesied to come, and we believe indeed did come. One was written in the Bible Jesus said a certain man was going to come from the east to the west, seeking to find a people who would be called lost, a people who would lose their name, their language, their culture, and their God. So in the book of Matthew, it goes like this: wherever the eagle is, there the carcass shall be. Well, God was not interested in a carcass, but the carcass is a metaphor of a once great people. That symbol eagle is this country's, America's symbol. And that people who lost everything was the Africans who was brought here in the holds of ships. And now just a few blocks from here, the black, the brown, and the red has been hit in the head, and we are laying in the streets half dead. That means half of our perceptics are alive. And you and I are being called to solve the world's greatest group engram problem. Oh, yes, we are. So you might as well get ready for your job. But a man came from the east, Master Farad Muhammad, July the 4th, 1930. At that time, the Honorable LRH was 19 years old.
Hold that. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch him calling him the Honorable LRH? Did y'all just catch that?
Yes, I heard it.
Now here it is. I get accused yesterday. I just said a little small snippet of the entry as a Muslim standing up for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. This man hasn't even gotten past his interest yet, and we're minutes into this. And he's calling LRH the Honorable L. Ron Hubbard in a secret meeting with Scientology. And yet you got Negroes talking about, I'm on trial? Nah, we're about to have trial today, but we're gonna find out who's guilty. Go ahead and continue that, brother.
Born to come and heal the broken heart of Black America. A man that many of you do not know, but we know him. He was a scientist. And he came and he taught the Honorable Elijah Muhammad the science of everything. In fact, we found that what Mr. LRH teach is similar to the teachings in the Nation of Islam when we was told that man had been here for over 76 trillion years. That's in our writings. That's in the original writings of the Nation, 1920. We was given the science and the measurements of everything, and he taught us that the average man thoughts travels at 24 billion miles per second, meaning that a human being on Earth can go from here to Pluto and back 53 times in 2 seconds. So I have to thank him for raising this man called Elijah Muhammad, who was the prophet to the Nation of Islam. And after his departure, he raised a man that saved my life personally. A man who is misunderstood by many, understood by the supreme enemies of all mankind. That man is a man of whom, if you let CNN, NBC, CBS, if you let these black PR companies tell you about world leaders today, you'll be all screwed up.
Brother, can you pause that right quick before we go to the next section?
Was a man that,
again, he's using the internal messages of Scientology. You heard the term just now, black PR. So again, within Scientology, black means death. You feel me? Black PR, that means the wicked public relations, the slander. If it's labeled as black, then it's wicked. If you can, brother, if you can queue up minute 1340. I got the listing on the chat inside. 1340 to 415.
Okay, 1340 to 1415.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
That's right. The Bible says, anything found on iniquity will not stand no way. So yesterday's terrorist cannot call today's terrorist a terrorist unless he's going to take some tact to him. Let me tell you something about my wins as I am celebrating 2 years in Scientology.
Hold on, what did he just? No, hold on. What did he just say now? Because we're being told by the Nation of Islam that they're not into Scientology, that they're only doing Dianetics. But when they're amongst the Scientologists, he's telling you that he's in Scientology. So that's what I'm saying. When I call them out for the double talk of saying, wait a minute, you tell the public one thing that you're only doing Dianetics, but yet when you're amongst them, you admit that you're a Scientologist. So this is what we're trying to decipher here. But yet, I'm supposed to be the enemy in order for waking up the community of challenging with the question once it leaves the confines of the organization. Please continue that, brother.
Number one, I have become a better Muslim.
That's right.
In fact, I know how to be a Muslim now. The word Muslim means one who submits his or her will to do the will of God the Creator. Of God the Creator, not man, not some idiot, not some SP.
Thank you, brother. Now, can you queue up 18 minutes to 18:30? Like I said, what we're doing right now is we're just putting a context to exactly what's being said in this lecture so that you can understand. It's the full 34 minutes that's going to be available for you on the Team Osiris site, as well as on Army Rock Squad African More Scholarship.
And I found had been looking at the Church of Scientology for nearly 33 years.
I need you to back that up just a little bit so you don't miss that part right there. Maybe it's a little bit before 18, but I don't want the people to miss that. He's saying that Minister Louis Farrakhan was eyeing this relationship with the Church of Scientology for over 30 years. So I need for the public to hear his own people saying that.
Just anybody. I said I am a goal. I said that the Nation of Islam, we need a rekindled spirit. And Minister Farrakhan, I found, had been looking at the Church of Scientology for nearly 33 years. And he said,
Hold on a
What
second.
did he say? No doubt.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah, man.
the Nation of Islam is going to get this tech. I said to him that even Minister Farrakhan is going to agree that this technology will be good for the nation. And let me tell you what happened. When I went to his home with Reverend
Forgive me, y'all. I gotta. In my internet connection is crazy.
No, we good. You can pause it right there. We can pause it right there because then we can go in just on that alone. We can go on that alone.
Okay.
Peep the knowledge. We talking about Minister Farrakhan eyeing this relationship with the Church of Scientology for 33 years. So that means that the entire time, even while you was with Wharf Dean Muhammad, you was eyeing this relationship with Scientology. So that means that even when Khalid Muhammad was with you, you was eyeing Scientology. So that means that sooner or later you had to get Khalid out the way, because I can't think of one single solitary person on this planet that would say that Khalid Muhammad would be down with Scientology. But you was already eyeing this relationship for 33 years. So who is it that's trying to stop me from waking up my community? Who is it that's trying to be an impediment and trying to slander me and calling me out the trial? This is an easy trial right here. Who's trying to stop me from waking up the families to say, get up out of that cult of something that's been eyed for 33 years? Why is it that all of a sudden this comes up out of the blue? And then just the day before, a video was posted up by the House of Consciousness of two of his people in front of the Church of Scientology, talking to a Scientology minister. Just the day before. Keep the knowledge. This is easy right here. This is easy work. So let's cue it up to 20 minutes, and let's go for 20 minutes to 2040. If you're able to, dear family.
Hold on a second, I gotta.
No problem. And if brother Chris can do it, either one of y'all, so we can have backup. It's just 20 minutes to 2040. I got it queued up on the inside for you.
Okay.
After that testimony, 1,000 of our top executives went on to Dianetics and went on to become HDA artists. In the nation of Islam, we have over 700 HDA auditors and over 3,000 on course to become HDA auditors all over the country. Convince a fire from be a hater. You can't hate it.
Was that it?
No, it was supposed to be from 20 minutes to 20 minutes and 40 seconds. That's the clip that I was looking for. 20 minutes to 2040.
I apologize.
Can you cue that up? No, we good. We good. Don't worry about it. We good. But if somebody can cue up to 20 minutes to 2040, that would be perfect. I want to thank the family for allowing me, a platform and a location in order to properly present the information. I greatly do appreciate that, truly.
But the God that's in the average human being is buried under aberration. And I believe that when this technology hits the Black community, the brown community, and we go to the reservations of Native Americans, you're going to see a spirit unleashed.
So that's why I wanted to play. I wanted to play that clip right there. Thank you so much for that. He was talking about when he brings this Scientology into the Black community, that it's going to be like fire unleashed. So see, somebody trying to be in front to warn the Black community, I'm trying to let you know that these people are giving you the inside information of what's coming. And that's exactly what's transpiring. So they're saying that they're going to take this to the Black community. And I'm about to play a clip right now, the reason why they're bringing it to the Black community. They're going to tell you the reason why they're able to do this to the Black community is because they're the gatekeepers and that the Black community trusts us. So in other words, we're trusting you because of your track record and all the works that have been done in the name of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But now he's telling the Scientologists we're able to slip in this Dianetics and Scientology because the Black community trusts us and we're the gatekeepers. But I don't need nobody to take my word for it. Let's cue it up to 2538 to 2526, please. 2538, please.
black and oppressed people. So here's a man that I hope you take another look at. Because the Nation of Islam, over the years, the black community, I don't care what the religion is, they trust us because we are the gatekeepers. We have had the best ethics presence. And now with this technology, the Nation of Islam, we're seeing a rekindled energy. We're able to understand our teachings. In fact, every mosque in America, under the leadership of Minister Farrakhan, we don't teach anymore on Wednesdays and Friday nights. The mosque have been turned to courtroom.
So is that the end of that one? Okay, good. Thank you so much, family. And then we'll end that off. Let's take it to, on this particular clip, let's take it to 32:30, and then we'll just ride this on out. Because I want y'all to understand that this is the Nation of Islam here. From 32:30 to the end of this thing, which is, you know, a few minutes, he's going to take a blood oath to the Church of Scientology. He's trying to say that we're flesh of each other's flesh, we're blood of each other's blood, that we're family, and that we're married, and that we're going into this to make sure that we're going to go conquer the entire world. Again, not to take my word for it at all, but this is information that's been out to the community that I've been sharing since 2012 when this was posted up, with the audio even before that. So let's take it at 32:30 when you get a chance there, family. 32:30. Thank you.
And so the Church of Scientology, the Nation of Islam, Reverend Alfredi and the other pastors get with us. Who's going to stop us from taking this tech to the